seals are good. Oxygen's good. Just do what you did last time, and you're fine. Follow my one simple rule. Hella, what's my one simple rule?
Listen to Lynn. Boss lady knows best.
Exactly. Listen to me. Mining's just like any other job. Go steady, go safe, go home with a pocket full of credits at the end of the day.
Yeah, totally. It's just like, I work in the Stardock. Except, with more cave-ins, lasers, and accidental dismemberment.
Very helpful. Thank you.
You're gonna be fine. Your first outing was solid. And, let's be honest, it ain't exactly astrophysics.
That's why I keep him around. Good pep talks.
Yeah, and the fact that I can pinpoint a helium deposit from 300 meters.
Not untrue. A shame we won't find any down here. But the metal deposits alone should pay for our own helium. Hell, after this, we'll have enough jump fuel to bounce from one end of the settled systems to the next.
Hey, more minerals, more money. And so the cycle repeats itself.
Just no more unauthorized jumps in the house for room space, okay?
He's just a big baby. There are worse lives. Most Dusties don't even make it this far. I have a good feeling about you.
Group hug now or at the end of the shift?
One of these days, Hella, I am going to leave you behind.
Promises, promises.
Okay, let's see what we've got. How are we on time?
A little longer. Grab some samples?
Always. But not you. Check on Isabel. Make sure she eases up on the breach. I don't feel like getting buried alive today.
Roger that.
Remember, Dusty, keep your breathing steady and never take that helmet off down here. Oxygen processors don't extend this far.
Yeah, because God forbid we drill on a rock with breathable atmosphere.
Know what I love about working in freestyle collective space?
Think we'll be done here
Fewer
soon.
legs. A job like
I hear
this
this
in
is the
United
last
Colonies?
day.
Huh. Freezing red tape. Look at this one over here. Albert! No! No! It's a laser, not a sledgehammer! Ease up! Benning, if you got paid per break, you'd be a millionaire. Let's go!
Yeah, okay.
What do we say, Dusty?
Your cutter working right?
Your cut? You get your cut.
On these things,
No
they over-
exceptions. Come on, pick it up! Troy, what's the yield?
Minimal at this point. Occasional glimmer, but it's weak.
What do you think? Stay the course?
No, ma'am. Juice ain't worth the squeeze.
Well, okay then. Let's call this one tapped. Why don't you move over to that big vein we looked at?
Yes, ma'am.
Dusty, you're up. Take that cutter you grabbed and mine what you can. Metal deposits are in that cabin. I'll shout out when I need you.
I'm busy. Got anyone else to bother? Careful!
How'd they sucker you to join? Fall for the fancy pamphlets? Lynn sure seems to like you. Guess you would know.
Come on.
Glad when we're off
It's
this
time.
rock.
You're with me.
Yeah.
Keep moving.
Not if you consider a spike in gravity readings a problem.
I don't.
You don't?
What we're after, it'll read as an anomaly. That's what I was told anyway.
Okay, now you're starting to freak me out.
Relax. It's just another job. Come on.
We're getting close, I think. Yeah, everything is just... Lynn, seriously, there's something really effed up about this.
Where is it, Hella?
Through there, I think.
Okay, you're up. Something goes wrong there.
Still getting weird gravity readings. I guess that's a good thing. Just keep going.
Do you see anything? Dusty, snap out of it.
Hey, come on. Come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
Our blade for hire turned dusty. I still got 5 credits saying you assassinated some Ryujin executive. Well, you got the sample. Client's on his way, then we all get paid. You remember anything that happened? Easy there, high flyer. Probably just the endorphins kicking in when you passed out. Don't go having an experience on me. You'll walk it off. More importantly, we got what we were looking for.
All this trouble for that stupid thing? Huh, sure don't look like much.
Never mind what it looks like. It's worth more than this mine has pulled in all month. We'll be... Speak of the devil. Our constellation contact is on approach.
Wait, the Explorers group? I thought they were kind of a joke.
Not a joke. You're just too young to know better.
Hey, I'm just saying they got a reputation. Hell, I bet half the crew here doesn't even believe they really exist.
Half the crew doesn't believe Earth exists, but it's still there. Same with Constellation.
Yeah, but come on. Exploring space? Who does that anymore? Ain't the space we've already got complicated enough?
Not to them, apparently. All right, Dusty. Airlock. Put your helmet on.
right?
Kazal, hellhole, like this place. Rare mineral contract. Your tastes are a bit more sophisticated now, huh?
So, you found something?
Right here. A new guy found it.
That right. And everything went cool? Just like grabbing those minerals on Bendy?
Kazal, and no Barrett, not cool. He passed out after the extraction. Woke up saying all kinds of nonsense.
Is that right, cowboy? Went on a trip, huh? That fun, huh? Not the most gentle push into the great mysteries of space, but hey, been there.
Look, just hand over the credits, and I'll be happy to never see this thing, or you, ever again.
That's why I like you, Lynn. All business.
Barrett. Scanners on the frontier. I'm reporting a ship begin hot from orbit.
I really thought I lost them.
Barrett? Weapons! Everybody get ready! Just like the emergency! Drill! Go! Go! Keep pushing! This attack better not be coming out of our pay.
Can't believe the Crimson Fleet hit us.
Did you see Lynn? Ran straight at those pirates like it was nothing. Of course Barrett was being followed. Every time.
Now that was some fine work under pressure. You dug up the artifact, right? That means you saw it. The visions? You're coming with me to Constellation. You're part of this now. Hey, I wasn't gonna bring it up, but we don't exactly know what the artifact might have done to your head, and Constellation is really the only group qualified to help.
Oh no, Barrett. No. You think you're just going to take off after the mess you caused?
All right. I guess I did just put you all on the Crimson Fleet hit list. How about I stay and I send your Dusty here in my place? I know, but he's not some miner anymore, Lynn. Soon as he touched that rock, something changed. Don't tell me you can't feel it.
Fine. It's a deal. Get out of here, Dusty. You're on to bigger things. Just go. Before I say something I regret.
Well, now that that's settled. Vasco, get him to the lodge. No deviations unless absolutely necessary, okay? Protocol Indigo.
Indigo. Again. Very well.
Oh, and hey, take this. You'll find it very useful out there. And it even tells the time. Hey, look at that. The watch fits you perfectly. Now, questions? Technically, it's not even mine. Consider it a loan. Vasco will keep you on course. Besides, I'm making an exception since you can tell Constellation about that vision you had. See, that's the problem with the settled systems. Too easy to take everything for granted. While everyone else is busy playing politics, we're the ones braving the unknown, charting the vastness of space. Without us, the galaxy is just a big room with the lights turned out. That, my friend, is the million-credit question. And Constellation can find the answer, with your help. They're just following the loot, like pirates do. And I have something of a reputation as a loot collector. Come on. You're really not at all curious about that light and music show you experienced? Why it only affected you? Because if you didn't notice, we've all been handling it since with no problem. The way I see it, Constellation needs that artifact, but they also need you. This mystery is only getting bigger each step we take. And you're part of it now. And Vasco, don't let him break my ship.
Just up the ramp, Captain. I'll be in the external robotics bay. It appears you are the new captain of the Frontier. Captain, protocol. Captain, I'll guide you as best I can. Good luck, Captain. Captain, I assume you know how to fly a Class A starship. As Barrett likes to say, it's as easy as learning to ride a bike. I will attempt to boost the shields, just in case there are any difficulties.
You know the drill, Vasco. Protocol Indigo means no deviations, no distractions, no dalliances, in short, no fun. Unless, as strictly defined by Sarah, said deviations, distractions, and dalliances are completely necessary in getting this fine vessel, the Discovery-class Starship Frontier, back home in one piece. I guess I'm still technically borrowing it from Constellation, even if I have no intention of actually giving it back. I'd kill for some chunks right now. First stop when I get home. But I really need to get better about packing snacks for these long hauls. Some rhubarb boom pop. Maybe some cereal. Irvin always made the best trail mix. Added in little marshmallows for stars. I miss that.
Shields ready. The rest is up to you. Now that we are in orbit, it might be wise to test all controls and systems to ensure they are not on the verge of catastrophic failure. I can step you through the entire process, or if you're already an experienced pilot, just power up all the systems and we'll be on our way. Each system on a ship requires power. Allocating power is under your direct control. Let's go over the engines. Engines control our maximum speed. Try increasing and decreasing our relative velocity. A ship's engine has a sweet spot for better handling during turns. Draw your attention to the HUD. You'll notice a speed indicator in the lower left with a gauge that goes up and down as you adjust the throttle. Try to center the gauge so that it lines up with the center of the vertical bars to its right. Boosts can be engaged for temporary bursts of speed. Let's turn our attention to the shields. Try adjusting power to the shields. Notice more power increases their strength. Shields protect the ship from hull damage. Without a hull, they'll be vaporized. Shield health is displayed in the lower right. Hull damage is below it. You've proven an adequate pilot. Are you familiar with ship combat tactics? Because that's a Crimson Fleet ship bringing its weapons to bear. We will need to disable their shields. Laser-based weaponry is particularly effective. If you can keep the enemy ship centered on the HUD, we can lock in to fire a homing missile. The enemy shields are down, Captain. Ballistic weaponry excels at damaging the hull once shields are offline. Congratulations on surviving your first Starship assault, Captain. We should search the wreckage for spare parts and other salvage. You will need to fly close to it before we can access the remains. ships are jumping into our location, Captain.
I'm going in now!
Surface. Captain. According to the scanners, the abandoned research facility is in this direction. Captain, Protocol Indigo dictates that I am to return to the Lodge. I am Relieved you have given up on... Be careful, Captain. Alien creatures are often... There are no more enemies remaining. This was once a secret UC facility. While I am programmed for combat, it is not Barrett would say that billions of years ago, we were all one with the cosmos. So technically, you have known each other forever. But the more practical answer is likely that he needs you. The number of known people who have been affected by the artifacts is now 2. Without your investment in Constellation's mission, he may never know more about the experience you both share. So he is showing you trust in order to gain your support. I have often asked Barrett that same question at various times, and about various individuals that wanted to cause us harm. The most likely answer is that Barrett personally insulted him, typically by continuing to live, usually after escaping from certain death, and often with an object multiple people wanted. Constellation is an explorers society founded over 50 years ago with the mission of seeking members often engage in expedition. The membership is intentionally limited and small. Should you join Constellation, I will happily.
United Colonies. Put something in a cage until it kills you.
One more time. The heck?
Now look at you!
I believe the enemy is nearby. Captain, the enemy is here.
Look at this!
You were trying to kill me, but I am not technically alive. It seems the enemy has vanished. I am aiming for your center of mass. In combat, there is a high likelihood of human death.
Here, over here. Let's do this. Like my hair.
Feel pain, but I hear it is terrible.
I'm on it. No one's... Something's out there. Take you apart. This one's mine. Put some fire on him. Had enough?
Exterior damaged.
You're done. I'm in over my head.
Violence significantly decreases. There is no enemy nearby. Resume systematic wandering. I'm detecting a safe nearby. We could make use of whatever is inside, provided it's
You're dead. Where are?
You gotta be kidding me. The Frontier has a new captain? You working with Barrett, or did you pry the ship keys out of his cold, dead hands? Oh no, you see, we weren't really... Every Crimson Fleet rook hears about the Frontier. That constellation keeps treasure hidden.
That statement is partially correct. The Frontier, but the only things held in the cargo bays are spare...
I don't care what kind of lies Barrett programmed that robot. Open fire!
Barrett and the Crimson Fleet have something of a history. They always assume he is a treasure hunter in possession of valuable objects. These criminals really should be incarcerated. Oh, I understand. You wish to kill us and take our belongings. Please, avoid getting shot. You might die.
Breathe. They aren't paying me enough for this!
Captain, to reach the lodge, we must jump to the planet Jemison in the Alpha Centauri system, and then land in the city of New Atlantis. Do not worry, this will all become second nature before too long.
Starship Frontier, this is United Colony Security. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. No contraband detected. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
And here's your new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship, and you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo. Sure thing. We'll get it fixed. Sure, have at it. I'm sure you can find something you'll... I would try the viewport. It'll be on your left. Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
I can assure you this unprovoked attack on a United Colonies research facility will not go unanswered. We'll get you settled into your new assignments as soon as possible.
Hi there.
New foster parent.
My parents aren't dead. They just took a different shuttle. I'll see them when they get here.
Oh, well, of course, that's sure possible. We'll just...
Helena Chambers, ID SSCOM 1327 HCHA. I was the station administrator. I'll need to report to Mast ASAP for a full debrief. My treatment thus far has been entirely unacceptable.
Any authority you had was forfeit the moment House Varun zealots breached the station's perimeter, and you failed to initiate proper evacuation protocols. Thank you for your service. We'll find you a new position commensurate with your experience. And Mr. Bosch, let me just say how honored I am to meet you. By all accounts, you're the only reason anyone made it out of there alive.
Well, just glad I still remembered my flight basics. It had been a while. So was shooting a gun.
I read all about New Atlantis. So cool! Is it true the Nat train goes 5,000 miles an hour? Or that citizens get special discounts? Or that the whole city celebrates when it's your birthday? Mine's June 11th, by the way. My parents took me to Aquila City last night. I kinda smell, but I don't smell anything here.
No, yes, no, and I will certainly mark June 11th on my calendar. As for Aquila City, well, the air purifiers here in New Atlantis are state-of-the-art.
Ugh, Aquila City. No, don't even get me started.
3-star Rangers helped me out quite a bit a couple years back. Got ambushed by spacers near Narion. They assist...
A diplomatic visa? You got to be kidding me. Invoice hasn't paid.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. The well's been having brownouts all the time. Mast finally sent someone down there, but nothing's changed.
This is New Atlantis Transit, or the NAT. It provides free transportation throughout the city. We can take it directly to the Mast District. Captain, Constellation will be waiting for you.
Gotera. Salut.
Captain, everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here? I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
There. Are you hearing this? Do you all... now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Country, if you expect us to believe in fairy tales...
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time. Tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
That's it. Just like the others.
And to imagine, we thought there were only 2 of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves that...
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Country?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting. Now, would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours? We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment, just like the rest of us. Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal, another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. As to what they are, what they're building, well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now. You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Come find me when you're ready. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack?
It's been quieter around here ever since Vladimir went to live on the Eye full-time.
So, I understand. You've...
That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. Planning on sticking around then? I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour.
Hey, have you been up to the Eye recently?
Stay safe, okay?
Lately, I find myself spending more and more time here. Business has appealed to me, but this is exciting. Well, I suppose calling you a rock... still doesn't excuse it. My frustrations lie more with Barrett. Not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized... Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of... Welcome aboard. By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances. You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting it. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we... Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough, it doesn't need you there all the time to prop it up. Stroud Eklund functions quite well on a day-to-day basis, leaving me time to devote to more esoteric pursuits. For years, I was captivated. I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance, and so now... We're most well known for ship manufacture. No expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it, you choose. Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessels. They covet them. I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Demo. Remember, you're representing all of us out there.
Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. You matter too. You've done something really significant bringing that artifact. I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now...
My wife and I have something up.
Second one was on Kazal, buried the same as the one you found. But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight. Can you imagine potentially...
For both
Take care of yourself.
Wow. All right. Whatever works for the two of you, I guess. I know everyone's excited by the artifacts, but we need to be as objective as possible and be... Ever since I got here, this has felt like home. These people are family. See you later.
Take note. Everyone here is worth learning from. Yes, even the kid.
I am at your service, Captain. Captain, now that you are a member of Constellation, I am at your service. No additional protocols necessary. Also, given the likelihood that you will be out... The exploration of an unknown planet can be a major undertaking. It is even possible to set up multiple outposts capable... The scan booster is the most. Beyond that, extract a particularly the blueprints you need to. My primary function has been to support and protect Barrett. That is as capable as I can be of. Miss, I believe Barrett would find your. Barrett has, thus far, survived every mission on which I suspect that Barrett would disagree with how necessary. Captain, I will proceed.
What can I help you with? Ready to get out there? We're going to be that means people can pass them around, not... I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. You've done this before, eh? Wise words. If we watch each other's backs, we'll be fine. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling. We'll need to head to Mast. And listen, whatever you were before, or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. Every member of Constellation is there. Good. Let's...
We've always been explorers, but this really is uncharted territory, isn't it?
Hi.
We need to talk to
Please
John
disregard. I
Mast.
attempted an informal greeting, but I am dissatisfied with the results.
Maybe another time.
Hello. Let me know if I can. How can I be of service? Good day, Captain.
You see that scientist out in front of Mast? turning trees? Sounds a... Whatever it is, can't be that bad, right?
Just a private conversation. Nothing worth mentioning. I don't think you know who you're dealing with.
We don't know each other, trust me. Jetpack damaged or something?
The United Colonies. To the best of you. Abilities, and to uphold the values of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty, self-reliance in all your actions as members of the United Colonies.
Sarah, good to see you. Who's your friend?
Hopefully Constellation's newest member. Thought I'd run.
Another space explorer. United Colonies volunteer fleet. Independent captains enlist, get to use their own ships, and put in your time, and you're guaranteed UC citizenship and everything that comes with it. Disc. Only way a foreign captain could even dream of seeing those sorts of benefits. Excellent. Just need to do a little paperwork. An orientation on the UC, and knock out an exam, and a probationary mission. Do well. You'll be out.
Don't forget, John. I need him back after you wrap him in that fancy get-up of yours.
No worries, Sarah. I'm not forgetting about you or our little business afterwards. First things first. Head down to the orientation hall. Get signed up at the registration terminal. System will walk you through the rest. Oh, and if you got a bounty, well, you're gonna have to make things right with the UC before we'll let you join. But if you've got any questions, I can get you sorted. Have some questions? Right. Got so wound up bringing you on board, I almost forgot.
Oh, I haven't. Come on, John. Let's hear it, before you try to convince him to join the Marines.
All right. Here's what I've got. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera.
The Sol system. Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounder. You kidding? Lowest posting request rate in the whole fleet. Only thing there the UC cares about is Mars. And no one wants to go to Mars. They want to get off Mars. Hey, Vanguards risk their lives every day to keep people safe. So what if he doesn't understand?
Easy there, John. Everyone agrees we need to talk to your Vanguard about...
All right, Sol system has a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the...
You mean hitting the bars, don't you?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little reef. Anything for Sarah. UC always takes care of its own.
Oh, brother. I've flown across most of the settled systems in all manners of spacecraft, and yet I still get sick on land. Oh, I've always liked that statue. It's beautiful, isn't it? I wonder what the artist was trying to represent.
What can I do for you? You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple landings. They'll cause plenty of havoc if left unchecked. Just check out the Trade Authority kiosk next to my booth. Otherwise, just check out the Trade Authority kiosk next.
By Vectera, by Vectera, by Vectera! I can't believe it! Is it you? Is it really, really you? Captain of the frontier, bane of the fleet, constellation's shining star of stars. Oh, you are definitely the brightest, biggest star in any constellation. There's no maybes about it. I have an eye for these things. Not that you're hard to see with that halo on your head. Although at first, I wasn't sure if it was just the glare. But now that I know it's you, what are the odds? And to think, I almost went for coffee instead. But I changed my routine for one day, and here you are. It's almost like it was meant to be. Fade? Never! A star like yours will never lose its luster. It burns like a supernova, only brighter and covered by insurance. Either way, it's such an honor. Hey, do you mind if I follow your... What am I saying? You're a hit. Good point. I'll start working on it right away. Until then, maybe I can be a sidekick in training. If not, I can stop. You won't be disappointed. If you have any orders, I'm ready to receive them. Marching orders, food orders, tall... Of course. I am sworn. Oh no. Oh, I can definitely do that. On a scale, just you wait and see. Do you need something? Of course! I'm an open book. Read me. Well, for one, your triumph on Vectera was all over the news. But I believe that's only the beginning. The first chapter in a 437-book anthology documenting your greatness. It's only a matter of time before they start writing it. I'll be counting the seconds until they do. 1001, one... Oh, I'm not that interesting. I like... Well, you technically don't want... Of course! Back to work, then.
Captain, hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep cycle.
Suppose I have time for a nap before we leave?
How may I serve you? Let me know if you want to talk some more.
scan. And we're done. Enjoy Sidonia.
Spear is still open. It's the only decent place in town to grab a drink.
Greetings.
Heat leeches in the engines, leeches on the hull, multiple leeches in the grav drive.
Suppose that would explain the brownouts. So, what's this going to run?
If there are no other surprises, mid-5 figures.
5 figures? 5? Fine. Do it. I'll be at the bar. Find me when it's done.
We're on it, sir.
I thought it was just a couple of nests. Going to have to lug cargo across half the universe.
Sorry, we've got a backlog.
Going to have to lug cargo across half the universe.
Sometimes I wish I'd taken an easier job.
It's not easy coordinating corporate efforts between the Star Yard and here.
Pardon? I haven't had a day off in 3 years.
Hello there. Do I know? Ah, I'm Leona Hawks, Deimos Star Yard's corporate liaison. Anyone who deals with... I coordinate between Deimos Corporate and the other operator. Deimos Star Yards Corporate. My job is to make sure that... We've been contracted with the UC. It makes sense that they trust us, as Deimos is the oldest standard. We were responsible for some...
Well, that's enough for today, shall we?
I'm looking to join a crew. Any openings?
Let me just finish sending this. And...
I'm a fusion systems specialist, meaning I can increase the overall efficiency of your ship's power plant. No more than the average crew person's salary.
Not everyone needs to come to me with their problems. I'm a psychiatrist. What's your poison? Plenty. But if I went blabbing, you don't do this job for 45 years by losing your customers' trust. See? That's what I'm talking about. You ain't been around. Went off on patrol. You in the service? I know the feeling. Look, nothing more I'd love than to help out a fellow.
He has a tab, and you don't.
It's a lot of credits, okay? I let it slide for a long time because he's a regular, but... Let me confirm the amount. Okay. Last time he was here, Moera kept yelling about the Lady of Love.
Venus? That's only one planet.
I got what I got, okay?
Fine.
Can't say I'm a fan of everything. I make it a... It's my belief that the... So long.
This here's the most important work in the galaxy. We mine the resources that make spaceships.
Many people think psychology is
Well then, what can I do you for? Hey, darling. You look like the type who doesn't mind getting their hands dirty. The Trackers Alliance can always use more bounty hunters to round up and kill wanted criminals. If that feel... Bye. Hope I never have to kill you.
Found a clutch of heat leeches. Reading and utility section.
Look at this place. I can't imagine being cramped down here, choking on the fumes and the dust. No trees, no grass.
Hey, what's up? I'm Manaki.
It's depressing.
Feel free. Cool. Yo, stay good out there.
Venus? Until late.
Keep a lookout. Notify us if you see anything suspicious.
Got anything you need to offload? Trade Authority is always buying. Kiosk right here for you. Okay, no problem.
Good day, Captain.
All right, let's get this crate into space.
I am the moth to your flame, the magnet to your fridge, the lint in your pocket. Yes, yes, my liege. Oh no, that sounds... Or I could stand beside you and make you my chief... Stop. Be... No, I don't think... How can I be of service? Being part of your crew is just the best. Where are we going? What? I don't mind. Why would I? Oh no. That... Or I... Stop being... I do feel like I need a break sometimes. But you are. But I'm just showing... No, I don't think you... Being part of your crew is just the... I love coffee. Absolute. Oh no. Or... Stop. I get that. They do say absence makes the heart grow. You're right. I crossed a boundary with you, and I'm sorry. No, I don't think you want me to leave. Why would you? Thanks again for the talk. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a bit. I've got an obsessive personality. I just need to channel it into something more positive, like cats.
other ship readings in the area, and I doubt they'd be so... No idea. They appear and attack people. House Varun technically has diplomatic ties to the other factions, but the Zealots are... No, but I think there's a UC satellite beacon if we can get close enough to it. Easy. 3 ships to our 1. We cut down to minimal ship power and creep forward. They might not... But yes, worst case, we... Oh, great serpent. Bless this communion, that we may walk in Janan Verun's footsteps. That he jumped from the Sol system out into the beyond and touched your magnificence. That he learned the truth of the shrouding, the coming eternal embrace. That you will reward the promised and cast the accursed into shadow. Exactly. Minimal ship power. Go slow.
but I need parts for emergency repairs. Hopefully it hasn't been picked clean yet.
Oh, that's not good. Earth and everything around it was abandoned a long time ago, and the old star yards are crawling with spacers and other scavengers.
Ships were made. People still use their modules, even though their star... It's all ancient history now, but the Earth lost its atmosphere. It started sputtering out into space. Humanity had about 50 years to evacuate the planet. That's kind of how the United Colonies government started, managing the exodus. Earth is more or less a dust ball now. You can occasionally find a few... Well, if you want to take a little detour, just remember, we need to find Van...
Hello, Captain.
2 steps in, and we're already looking at a corpse. Okay, it's not Vanguard Moara. Looks like spacers were scavenging around here and someone else came in and said hello. Oh, this will be your last encounter with the spacer crew. They pillage abandoned facilities and shoot anyone who gets in their way. They're even less organized than the Crimson Fleet. Just countless desperate groups scavenging and killing to survive.
property, but this whole star yard is overrun. I fetched up my ship, and I'm heading to them. We're going to put in another request to get the fleet out here to deal with these spacers. But until then, if any of you thugs are listening, I'm the damn ghost stealing your stuff in the night. Clear out while you have the chance.
Don't leave any of that behind.
Captain, it is pleasant to Captain. Do you require my assist? Farewell.
Looks like it's Neptune next. Okay.
There's a ship just drifting out there. No time to take in the sights. That could be our vanguard. The ship's weapons are powering up. Get ready. If you stop shooting at us, we'd be more than happy to respond.
It's not me. Works, hijacked my ship. Might find a couple of members. Maybe might be down. Really could use an assist.
We blow that ship out of the stars, he's dead and our artifact's gone. We're going to board. Target the engines. Once they stall out, we'll have our chance. That's it. Start the docking routine. Come on. Let's go rescue that Vanguard.
hurt anyone, right?
Am I glad to meet whoever you two are. Looks like we're all in one. Now I know that kind of talk. You two Marines?
Constellation, actually.
What? Seriously? Man, I've heard stories, but I had no idea you all were this dangerous.
We've heard stories too, about a strange object you found on patrol.
So, you know what that thing is? I tried to hawk it in Sidonia, and the guy thought I was peddling phony titanium.
It doesn't play nice with scanners. It'd be worthless to someone trying to flip rare minerals quickly.
So you're saying I shouldn't be using it as a hood ornament? Oh, that. Yeah, I mean, it's been a mess lately. Spacers, Varun zealots.
We ran into a few members of Ecliptic at the Nova...
Damn. That's probably how they found me. Making rookie mistakes. I've been chasing shadows around the Sol system for years. And every time...
Sidonia is waiting for you.
Feels like everyone's given up, you know? I've just been spending more and more time in the Starfield. Yeah? You know, I'd have to settle some things back on Sidonia.
If you don't mind, we came here for some...
Right. Hope you figure out whatever...
Let's grab the artifact. Good work. Let's get back to the lodge.
Thanks again for the rescue. Don't know what I would have done if you hadn't jumped in.
If you're overloaded, we should stop and prioritize what we're carrying.
A bit, but it's restabilized.
Is there anything new showing up?
No, it's the same as before. There's a massive output as the artifact is added, then it harmonizes. Like it's waiting for the others.
That's speculation, but I think you're right. We need more. Here. You've earned this. Welcome. Well, if you ever find a relic bottle from Earth, we'll all be happy to... By the way, how would you like to... I'm not sitting behind my desk for this. These artifacts are a new... And I want you out there as well. You. So that's what it feels like. This is 20 years of karma coming back to me. Fine. But I'm not wasting you. Let's talk about more artifacts. First, there's an expedition that Samco has been put... There's also the Eye, our star station in orbit. And last but not least, Noel. Have we...
A courier from Argos...
that's not good. Bye for now.
As much as I love uncovering new questions, I wouldn't mind a few answers now and then.
I cannot wait to meet him. It's been ages since I wonder what he's like.
Just go easy on him. Being a first impression.
I'll limit it to the really important stuff, Dad.
This does not bode well. And you must be the latest poor fool to get dragged into our dysfunctional little family. Just a friendly jab. Small group like this, you'll learn more about everyone than you ever...
Like more than you'd ever want to. Kuriko, by the way. It helps to have a good teacher. Dad, don't let it go to your head.
A compliment from little Cora. Well, it's not even my birthday. Now, let's talk business. I feel the same. Yeah, the three of us are heading to Aquila, first settled planet of the Freestar Collective, and, not coincidentally, the home of their capital, Aquila City. We'll land in the city's spaceports, but the frontiers. And I got a lead on a tale that makes me think one thing. Okay. Once we land on Aquila...
Dad and I will be riding passenger with you. The most boring job in space travel. I want to fly my own ship and go all over the place. But hopefully not as crazy as your travels. I thought... I read. I look around the ship, but no touching. But he said I have to be respectful on your ship. But, hint hint, you can ask. Yup, I've been his co-pilot since I was old. I just have to promise, Dad says when I'm old.
Anything I can help you with? Looks to me like you're already in pretty...
Gotta be honest, I'm a little surprised every time this ship makes it back in one piece. These 15-hour shifts are killing me.
Greetings, Captain. I will accompany.
Appreciate the lift. Now, once we touch down in Aquila, we'll talk more. No, that's it then. The star system Cheyenne. Certainly.
Aquila's a fun place. Just keep your side. It's the best. I met another kid my age who hadn't been on a starship once. Not even once! Same boring old planet for like years. She didn't even know how to replace a phase manifold. Can you imagine? Bye!
This is United Colony space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband.
Scan complete. You're clear to... Sergeant Booth at your service. If you have a... Not if I've got anything. For real, though. I don't know if it's because everyone's too busy working, or if it's because of the military presence. We get the occasional drunken brawls, petty thefts and stuff. As much as someone's last name is a nick, friends, acquaintances, and others. Be seeing you around.
If you're going to use the elevators or stairs to reach the other levels, try to keep them clean. I hate filing litter reports.
How's the saying go? Show no mercy.
Just leave whatever it is you're selling on the desk.
How's it?
Crime's at an all-time low around Sidonia.
Express frustration.
I'd love to take a vacation if I had the time.
Let me guess. You're here because you were working a cutter. Accident. I can't honestly tell if you're being serious or not. But you're standing, so it must... Sorry. I know it's my job to help people, and I'm Dr. Flynn. I've heard of experiments like this. It's possible a standard gene therapy procedure it's perfectly safe. Take all the time.
Excuse me.
Hey there. The governor is in. Hello. Do you have... I see. Well, luckily, Governor Hurst enjoys visitors, and his schedule is fairly empty at the... You're welcome.
You simply won't find a politician who works harder for his people than I do. Ah, hello. Welcome. I don't usually have time to speak with... What can I do for... I can answer your general... Sorry, but it's my strict policy that I only speak... Politics. You shouldn't be so surprised that even though I'm a UC-appointed official, I still need to rely on political... The money goes right back... If you have to ask, then I'm afraid you can't afford it. I'm glad you understand. You never know who's out to write a hit piece or take advantage. Of course, if you just want to chat about what makes Sidonia... That's cute, but not enough. If you're not sure how much, you probably... Considering I don't really know you, I'm not sure how to answer that. If you have mining experience, you may wish to... Or maybe check with the Deimos Star. If those aren't your speed, then there are no... Enjoy Sidonia.
Almost break time.
Do you work for me? It's hard to keep track these days. It's amazing. I'm a bit busy at the moment. Lots of business operations. Operate and all that. Mining must be a fun job. Or... Why would we keep getting so many applicants?
Hey, it's my personal savior. Thanks again for the assist. Hey, good to see you again. Still Okay, I'm game. I could use a... Give me a few to get my things together, then I'll get to work.
He can make a real good living working the mines
Been
here
in the
on Mars.
Vanguard a long time. The faces, yeah, have at it. About 15 years. I'd always kind of felt, turned out to be the perfect. You're as tough as any Vanguard I've ever met. You handle the ecliptic like a real pro. Maybe. Being damn good at my job, that's how. I've been nothing but trouble for the criminals and smugglers in the Sol system since I joined the Vanguard. They've been trying to white-line me for years, but no one's been able to swing it. I'm guessing my enemies pooled their money and put some real pros on my tail. It's kind of flattering that they sent in the big guns to do the job. I fell for the oldest trick in the damn book. They hailed me for a cargo inspection on a frequency that I thought was legit, and I stopped. They boarded my ship and had guns in my face quicker than you can say grav jump. I hope not. I'd never forgive myself if someone else on the crew got hurt because Ecliptic came after me. If it weren't for you, I'd been a goner. Maybe Constellation should go into the merc business too. We'll talk soon.
select a space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband. You're good to go. Have a nice time in Aquila City.
Hope the Black Sea is treating you all right. Back in action, are we?
We'll try to keep out of your hair while we're en route. We'll try to keep out of your hair while we're en route.
You don't mind if I take a look at your ship's flight controls, do you? See you later.
It's not a popular opinion, but I don't mind how dusty it is. Reminds me of home. I do love it, you know. Sidonia. Just wish everyone else felt the same way. So long.
Greetings, Captain.
All right, we're here. You ready? She stays with the ship, usually. Got a few more years. There's something you should know up front. I'm a Co. As in Solomon Co. That tale I mentioned before? The one I think is connected. After Planetfall, Solomon spent years mapping Aquila. And he found a tiny little patch of nothing on his sensors. The kind of nothing, he called it the empty. Okay. Solomon's maps are locked up.
Hold it.
Fight.
Folks might be in danger, so you may want to steer clear.
Never a dull moment, Ronnie?
I know you. Marshall will be damn glad to have another Freestar.
Afraid your information is a couple years...
I guess that'd be the Marshal's call. Frankly, it ain't going well. Maybe a little outside help would do some good.
Well, I doubt those robbers are gonna let us leisurely peruse the Galbank vault. We better see if we can help move this situation along.
Everyone stays in front of the building, you got me? If you make a move toward the building, a hostage dies.
You planning to tell me your demands at some point?
You find someone we can trust, and maybe we will.
Like who?
Not you, not one of your rangers.
I have
and not these
complete
city
confidence in the Marshal.
You need to stand back. I don't mean to be rude. Now please, stand back.
Aquila City at its finest, I see.
Well, I won't hold my breath. Listen, Sam. For the others, though...
Thanks. But I figure some of that reception. It seems you got a situation.
All right. Some folks from the Shark, they took everyone. They're using the intercom. They won't talk to me. In other words, they... Say what you have to. Whatever they ask for. Also, find out what they...
Take it slow and steady. Look for every opportunity.
He's making fools of us. I'm sending in a negotiator, so don't shoot.
Hands where I can see them, and don't try nothing. You're the negotiator, huh? If you think you're just gonna walk up here and get us... It's Jed. Jed Bullock. Well, ain't you polite? So tell me, stranger, how do I know you're gonna deal straight with us? I don't know you. I'm so ready to get out of here. We're staying as long as it takes. Oh, you want to be? Nothing you say is gonna change. We want to guarantee a safe passage. We'll drop the hostages off somewhere. After that, we'll radio back where they are and the Marshal. But if anybody follows us when we break orbit... What, you think we want to stay locked up in here? Oh, hell, the Freestar Rangers have got ships. This whole damn job's gone wrong. So let's all try to keep our heads, yeah? What do you mean? I know. I'm not disagreeing with that. Nobody's been hurt, so maybe the judge won't come down too hard on us. Yeah. I think this has gone on long enough. You go tell the Marshal we'll come quietly.
You'd make a decent ranger with the way you handled that.
Those guys are scared. What's the word? Well, I'll be a son of an ash. To be honest, no, I didn't. Good thing these were rookies. Considering those are Shaw's people, that's... Here. You got us out of a tough spot, and you did it with courage that's not common. As a matter of fact, you might just be Freestar Ranger material. If you're interested, head on over to the Rock and ask for him.
Everything will turn out just fine.
All right. Now that lives aren't on the line, let's get back in Galbank, see if we can get those maps.
We'll take it from here.
Marco! Are you all right?
They didn't hurt you, did they?
It's okay. I'm okay. I just need a minute.
Thank you for saving my husband. I was so scared.
Even after all this time, we're still living hand to mouth. Nothing ever changes, no matter how hard I try. We've been given as much charity. I mean, there's something. As dark as things are, there are... Simone, my wife, has got a cousin. But she runs freight, and I know her... Milena's family. I'm looking for a job. Milena's United Colonies, like us. Good. You aren't... Milena called Simone yesterday. Just giving me any...
Breathing? Back to normal yet?
Mostly. Still feels a little weird.
Here's what I've got on hand. Enjoy Aquila City, and for God's sake, be careful.
Tried to rob the place in broad daylight? Well, you know where to find me.
I feel for them. Late one night, Annie Wilcox tried to arrest me for public indecence.
You should try Phil Burns'
She'll be a terror
in the
when
city.
she grows
Ain't
up.
bad.
That's it then? Well, hey there. Got into a tussle with a Shaw Gang had to limp back to a... It was a bit of a hard landing, you might say. Turns out, one of those had a breathing tube in for a spell. I appreciate you saying so. Truth is, I've been in... But here I am. All right.
That's the Rock. Ranger Central. Not a bad bar, too.
Stop making it look like
I suppose I'll have to write a report about all of this.
Alright. Family has a few different deposit boxes secured here, so let's look around. Here's a copy of the key. Okay, now remember, Solomon was from an earlier generation, so it's not... Oh, no. Jacob. You gonna be like this the whole way? Damn it. I was hoping to avoid... We really gotta do this? You're not wrong. I know, it's just... Alright, fine. He's my dad, okay? We're not exactly unfriendly. Family business just wasn't something I wanted to get into. Yeah, well, sorry I'm such a pain about it. No forgiveness between me and my old man. It's, code. Alright.
I'm just saying, my family was on the ship.
Well done. Well done indeed. Ah, it's the hero of the day. You've got real courage. Sure you're not descended from Solomon Coe? Good to meet you, friend. Name's Elias Cartwright. I'm the mayor of Aquila City. Now, I've got a memory for faces, and I can't say I've seen yours around here before. I make it a point to introduce myself to as the founder himself once said, there's no substitute for... You're more than welcome. As I'm sure you know, us folk in the Freestar Collect, I like to think that's what sets us apart from... We don't rely on machines or bureaucracy. I won't pry about what brought you here. However, I'd be more than happy to give you the scoop. The core is the oldest district and represents the original settlement of the descendants of the original. Frank's just the latest owner of the old Hassanove Manor, but it's been a problem since the Hassanove. There's no wrong the Cartwrights have been trying, and hence I was right to talk. The last Hassanove was, by all accounts, she packed up and it didn't take long. Deadly as sin. So I need someone to go to. I swear I'll honor her wish. And if it happens, you are a Zahar's farm is elsewhere on the... I don't want this. Be careful.
Well, well. Sam Coe finally decides to darken our doorstep again.
You know why I'm here.
Oh? What's that? Resources? Realize where you ought to be for once?
I ain't asking again.
You ain't asked once. Let's hear it. I want you to say the words about what's more important to you than family.
Okay, this was a mistake.
The only mistake I'm seeing here is you. Bringing your Constellation lackey here instead of my granddaughter. Come to help Sam loot his ancestry? There's only one place a Coe ought to be. And it ain't out there in the Starfield doing Lord knows what. Putting our future at risk. Nothing's more important than family. Nothing. If Sam had stuck around, he'd know that. You would...
All right, that's enough.
Welcome home, Sam.
I'm up for a little adventure. Give me a sec. No. I mean, this is no... I made a decision a long time ago about it. I'd appreciate that. No, I don't. It's just... No, I don't. You're flying in the face of my 30-plus years experience with the man, but all right.
What do you want? You mean besides the fact that you're some independent? Or are you referring to the fact that my granddaughter? Well, that's not your decision, is it? Well, it's not your place to... Not liking you. That's family. I'm not flapping my... Sam's constellation? Well, that's not your decision. You really believe that? You think I'm not trying? Can't believe I'm saying this. Get you out. They're in the other room.
All right, let's see if we... All right, let me think. There. We'll be fine. First, it's in the middle of the frontier, which we already... But the empty nest is... Well, just remember, it's about the artifact. Let's get to that cave.
Us codes have been in government for generations, making sure the Freestar collected. But getting said government to do anything worthwhile is like hurting on. Takes perseverance, compromise, and above all, respect.
Was that a subtle dig, Jacob?
It wasn't meant to be so. What didn't I do? I mainly made my name keep... Jeez. More of that constellation nonsense? You explorers are a luxury.
Ever heard of a certain Solomon Coe?
Solomon built something. He'd want his kin to protect it. I've had enough of... Hell no. I've gotten... Solomon was a true... I'm a man who... A highball of good... Of course. If it weren't for him... And of course, I never turned down... I got things to do, too.
Hey there.